like an hour, 6 minutes. An hour and 6 minutes. Talk to me. Talk to me, Manish. What up, Mikkel? I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you? When are we gonna get you in the program, Jadev? I'm gonna just be straight up. When are we gonna get you inside? You getting the same objections your people give you. What up, Jason? How do you say the jump from closing to setting is? It's not hard. Simple. You just got to know how to package your experience for real. That's really all it is. Just got to know how to package your experience and you're good. What up, Kale? Owen? Yeah, you know how to package your experience. You'll be all right. Who the fuck is my pen? What do you think is the main difference besides obviously price dropping? The difference is you are collecting cash from them. Like you're building urgency. You're not just selling a call, right? You're actually selling the shit. You feel me? That's the difference. So it's a complete different level of urgency to get somebody to show up versus to get somebody to pay you 10 bands. What you say on 25% show rate, 3K month offer, code outbound. Okay. So two things. One is why is your offer? Wait, I thought you said your offer was 4,500 a month. Why did you drop the price? Why did you bring it down? This man said, I am pinning peptides. This is what we've come to. It's like I might start pinning peptides my damn self. Hopefully no one's screen recording. I'm on natty, guys. 3 to 3.5, same shit really. But last time you said 4.5K. You said 4.5K, so how are we at 3 to 3.5? Because to be honest, that's pretty fucking low. How do you build more urgency on your calls? How do I answer this? Like, this is it's a very complex question. Hi, Wolf Paws on YouTube. What up, Wolf Paws? Okay. How do you build more urgency on your calls? You find out the problem, the impacts of the problem, and why they haven't solved it. That's like probably like the easier. Yeah, exactly what Jason just said. Not code outbounds. Okay, so code outbounds is 3, but inbounds is 4.5. Okay. I mean, dude, what's the difference between 1,500 a month? Like 4,500 is still fairly low, to be honest. And if you're closing at 25%, what the people who typically don't buy, like why do they not buy? What up, Nate? Nate the Great. We got 7 people on YouTube. $7K. Okay. So what exactly is your question, Jadev? Close rate's such a vanity metric, man. Like there's so many questions that I have. Like, what objection do you get for the people who don't buy? Because I can't really tell you if that's decent or not. There's so much more that I would need to know. 100% close rate this month for me. Okay, how many calls have you taken? Nate, how many sales calls? What up, Eli? I don't think I've seen you in here. They will come back and do it, or they will research options. So why do you feel like, what do you think you're doing or not doing that makes them want to continue researching options? What do you think you're doing or not doing in that discovery? Nate, you've taken 100+ calls? Deborah, why are we saying why are we saying you've taken 100+ calls, my friend, and closed all of them? Well, shit, you need to be the coach. You speak a lot about close rate in your content. Is it an improvement metric to measure in the beginning of your closing journey or ever? It matters to a degree, but for the most part, it's a vanity metric. Like I have, for example, I have a closer who has like a 15% close rate, and he makes $18,000 a month. Jason knows him. He makes $18,000 a month versus another closer who has a 40% close rate, who makes like $5,000 a month. So we could talk about close rate all day long, but there's so much more that goes into it. Deborah doubled her. Oh, what's good, Daniel? Deborah doubled her income in our first month together, and her close rate stayed the same. Like her close rate didn't change. So it's a vanity metric. There's a lot that goes into it than just the close rate. That's like a metric to make you feel good. Daniel, I hope you're good, dog. What's up, Ching? Yes, got me to 20K a month. Deborah's also a dog, and those results are not. It's not an income claim. The chances of you doubling your income in the first month are actually pretty slim, to be honest. It's actually really fucking slim. Appreciate you, Haitian baby. Haitian baby, are you from Florida? That's where all the Zoes are. Everyone get Nick's mentorship. He's gonna help you get your close rate up. With no close rate, y'all need to go to this guy's website. Yeah, for real. Appreciate it, Debbie. And subtle plug here, if you want to know how Deborah doubled her income with her close rate being the exact same, comment the word chill. Comment the word chill. So Nate, what do you sell that you took 100+ calls? I'll be real, why are we capping? First of all, I appreciate that everyone getting Nick's mentorship is gonna help you get your close rate up. But what did you sell that you took 100 calls and closed everybody? And my second question is, why are we just in here capping for no reason? I'm from New York, but you write all the Z's be out there. Yeah, it's Z Central out here. It's Z Central. Haitian baby, are you a closer or setter? Are you interested in the high ticket space? I sell info product. I'm not though. So so why don't you just, how much is your price? What's your price point? Kevin Mambo. Niaje. My good cousin. Closer, what do you sell? I sell info product. Okay. You can't disclose. Okay, buddy. You can't disclose what you sell. And you can't disclose your price point, but you're closing at 100%. He's back. Oh, I'm back. I am back. What's up, Lucas? What's up, glowing mama? Zachariah, we got a fucking party in here. He's made 100K in comms that has an NDA. Okay, it actually now it makes sense. Made 100K in comms and he has an NDA, so he can't disclose what he sold. Unfortunately, but it's low ticket, not super high ticket. Okay, and you can't disclose the price? Kijanam Dogo was good. You can't disclose the price? That's a crazy NDA right there. Shit, they got you binded like a motherfucker. They got you crazy binded. What up, Nicolette? We're in the mentorship space, so essentially connecting people to companies that need closures and setters, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Similar to like, it's called Sales Family. Okay, so it's a B2B offer. Okay, how are calls? How do calls go for you? It sounds like you talk to a lot of business owners. I sell info and ecom products. Info and ecom products. Going on live is one of my favorite things to do. I make sure I'm fully caffeinated because y'all keep me entertained. Are you sure that's not breaching your NDA, bro? Monish on the beach, shebang. I think it's going good, but I think they could be going better. It's B2C as well. Okay, how's it B2B and B2C? What are the B2C offers? Like, what's the difference between the B2B and the B2C offer? Yeah, what's the difference between the two? What up, Daniel? We got all the Kenyan boys in here. All the Kenyan boys. Nate, you should come to a masterclass in Nick's community. Facts. I'm trying to learn. Super inspiring stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to learn from Nate for real. Nate, so how did you get so good, bro? How did you get so good? Like to be closing at 200%, I mean, at 100% of 100 plus calls. Like, how did you learn? How do you know when it's lead quality problem versus sales skill? If the person is actually capable of moving forward. What are you dealing with right now, Ken, that you're asking yourself that question? If you don't mind, where was you before? Deborah, you want to answer him? I took a lot of calls, failed, and keep getting better, revising. That's motivation, bro. For example, if someone's in the fitness space and have their own business. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What up, Dante? What up, Dante? Yeah, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. So you're basically selling closures and setters. So how much is the price point? People saying they're all in but don't have the cash to get approved for BNPL. Shit, I've been good, bro. I've been good. I see you've been doing your thing on the bikes. The bikes scare me, not gonna lie. People say they are all in but don't have the cash to get approved for BNPL. Okay, so what's your process to triage these people pre-call? Are you doing any kind of triage, or are you just like hoping that they can show up with money? What do you do? So it could be B2B or B2C, primarily connect people who are looking to become. Okay, so one part of it is looking to become closers and setters. The other part of it is business owners who need closers and setters. And is that the offer? I bought Nick's course a while back, got me 10K initially. Facts. I'm turning profitable, trading these failures. I'm trying to be in Miami for a little bit later this year. Got to link up. Yeah, I'm down to link, bro. I'm down to link as long as it's before October, because I will not be in Miami after October for like 3 months. I'm gonna be out being homeless and shit, traveling. But yeah, if it's before October, 100%, bro, I'm down to link with you. I see you got a daughter and shit, man. It's crazy. We're all grown ass men now. But Haitian baby, let me know if I understood the offer correctly before I ask you another question. Financing. Wish you the best, bro. Keep going. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What up, Victor? Bet, love what you got going on, my guy. Appreciate you. You see, let me tell you something. Like, people say that like small towns and shit are like, people be hating and are unsupportive. And to be honest, like, I have never received hate from my hometown ever. Ever. Anytime I interact with anybody from my hometown, it's always love. So that's cope. And I've never said that in my content too. That like, oh, people be hating from the hometown. It's always love, as you could see in my lives. It's always love. Appreciate you, Dante. Exactly. So we have e-com offers, trading, real estate, TikTok, content creation, etc. Okay. And do you take more B2B or more B2C calls? Or is it like 50-50? What up, Keelan? In the start of a call for B2B, how would you go about setting the frame? How do you set the frame right now? What's making you ask? Tell me what you're doing now, and I'll be able to give you some context on what could potentially be better. Got you. All right, Nate. Nate, hop out of the live real quick and hop in your inbox and go register for that, and then come back in, and I'll keep answering whatever you got. More B2C than B2B, but it's not rare though. Okay. So how many B2C calls, how many have you taken so far in the month of July? The leads are scored from app and come straight to close and call. Okay, so do you triage them yourself? Alrighty, bro. What up, Ellis? Do you triage them yourself, or what do you do? Do you just take them when they like before the like? What's your pre-call process look like? Is what I'm asking here. What else? I typically just say I need a simple yes or no by the end of the call. Okay, so what has you wanting to change anything at all? Why, like, what has you asking that? Rather than just continuing to do that? If it's not broken, I won't tell you to fix it. No triage, usually just text confirmation. Okay. So what do you think prevents you then from doing a triage? If you're consistently getting people who are showing up broke. What do you think is preventing you from taking more ownership over that calendar? I would 20 plus. So you would do 20 plus if you had the time, is what I'm hearing. So right now, how many have you done? Like this month? Or is 20 plus what you're saying? Just to make sure I understand. I would triage, ask directly about financial, like hard qual or soft qual, soft qualification. It also depends, man, because how many calls have you had that were unqualified? Oh no, I do 20 plus. Okay. Okay, and how many deals have you gotten? Let's say 25. How many deals have you gotten so far this month? 80% not qualified. So then, yeah, I'd call them and triage them. What do you saw? Yeah, yeah. What do you saw, Ken? What up, Spider Man? What up? Unlike a man, Amon. Sarhotan. Yeah, I'm asking how many deals you've closed though. Out of 20 call, like if you say you've taken 20 plus calls this month, how many deals have you closed this month? B2C coaching, biz op. Okay, what kind of biz op? What kind of biz op is it? What up, Benedict? Benedict, what's goody? STR? What's STR? What does that mean? What's that stand for? What's that mean? We got two silent motherfuckers on YouTube. Martin, what up? What up? I've closed 8 so far. I know there's room to improve. Could be my process. Maybe getting. What objections do you get out of the 12 people who didn't buy, or 12 to 17? If we say 25, 17 of the 17 people who didn't buy, what objections were they giving you? On a real estate offer, losing a lot of money to fear and uncertainty. That could be trouble. What are you teaching them how to do? Like what kind of real estate? Is it multifamily, wholesaling? Do they need money down? What does that look like? Residential, okay. So you're teaching them how to invest into residential real estate, like Burr, fucking the Burr method, like buy and hold. Yeah, Burr, fix and flip, hold, leverage, loan types. Okay, got it. Okay. And how many calls have you taken this month? Same thing I asked Haitian Baby. Haitian Baby, what's your name? I can't keep calling you Haitian Baby. What's your actual name? How many calls have you taken though, Martin? I don't know if this is a scam. What I pay for a job? I'm top closer. I just need a job, not paying. Okay. And what do you think you're doing or maybe not doing that's leading them to believe that they don't need to pay? Because that's value objection, basically. That's a value objection. What do you think you're doing or not doing that's leading to them saying that, yeah, I don't need to pay? Which, by the way, I saw the exact same thing. So, like, I get that too, which is why I'm asking you this. It's literally what my offer is. Stuff. Okay. All right, stuff. Maybe 30. How many deals have you closed? Call me Drea. What up, Drea? What up? When I run into high egos, I feed into their ego and see if this is even the right opportunity for them. What do you think you're doing or not doing that's leading to them still giving you that though? What do you think is going on in your process? Because if you're saying you feed their ego, that's the same ego that they don't think they need a job. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Like you can't want to change but then have an ego. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Closed 4. Damn, 4 out of 30. Okay. Interesting. That's like 26 people who didn't buy. What objections did they give you? I know you said fear and uncertainty. What objections did they give you? Okay, 50% fear, uncertainty. Okay. Well, what do you think you're doing or not doing that's leading to them not moving forward due to fear? Scam part, I try to empathize with them, let them know I've been in their same shoes as well. Okay. So, Steph, I'll put it this way, man. If if the ego, if they're coming on with ego, right, and then they're leaving and not buying because of the same ego, what do you think is missing in your process to be able to address that ego in a way that doesn't raise their guard? Yeah, okay, exactly. You answered that. Yeah, so how do you address that though? How do you address that in the discovery? If they were so good, why would they be looking for another opportunity? And how do you challenge them on not doing enough to get on another opportunity? Like how do you challenge them? Not sure. Maybe not turning up the heat during objection handling. Do you believe the objection only happens at the end of the call, Martin? What up, Rapreesh? What up, Rapreesh? I guess I'm still trying to fix my whole approach. Okay. Okay. Tonality. Okay, so it sounds like you're struggling of the balance between not being too direct to where they raise their guard, but not being too passive to where they still have this ego, and this ego is the thing that doesn't like allow them to move forward and get the help. So like what's the balance of not too direct and aggressive, but also not too passive, and that's what you're trying to find. Is that accurate or am I off? What they've done, what's prevented, limiting belief. Okay, so you have a pre-handling section, but they still give you the objection, which means it's not pre-handled, right? What do you think is missing to where it's not pre-handled? These are the questions you got to ask yourself if you really want to improve your sales process for both of you gentlemen, for both of you gents. This is how you improve. This is how you build awareness too. What up, Giles? Giles Roach. Yeah, it's two different things. It's two different things because it's two different beliefs. So it's definitely two different things, yeah. It's two different reasons why somebody would have moved forward. You know what I mean? What up, Brandon? What up, Darian? And that's what my whole process of ethical gaslighting is for, right? Is being able to know what belief you're handling and handle it accordingly. So not to say it won't show up at the end of the call, because it fucking will show up at the end of the call. But when it does show up, you're not just a deer in the headlights. You have the context, and they're used to you challenging them early on in the discovery. So when you challenge them at the end, it's not this like, whoa, where the fuck did this come from? You know what I mean? Manish on the beach, shebang. Let me know if I'm making sense here, gentlemen. I like this. I like giving sauce on lives. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'm not pre-handling the right thing. I just got internal, but I need to get what's preventing to mentor. Exactly. Well, Martin, there's two things that we could do here. You could keep trying to piece it together yourself, hopping on a live. People are ass. Oh man, so my personality be wanting to fry. Yeah, you could still fry them. But in a way that they're kind of frying themselves. Right? But between both of you gentlemen, right? Like there's two ways we could go here. You could keep trying to piece together through stuff like lives and content, or we could look at your actual sales process and see what's missing. Like we could dissect the actual process itself. So if you want to dissect the actual process, let me know and I'll tell you how we can do that. But I'm not going to like shove anything down your throat. Pause. Do you want us to dissect your process? You want to keep piecing it together? What do you gentlemen want to do? What up, Peyton? What's good? I hope you're well. What up, Jacob? What up, Jacob? Say that again, my fault. Yeah, so I said there's two routes we could take here. Like we could continue you continue trying to piece it together through stuff like my content and lives and things of that nature. Or we can dissect your actual process and see what the real problem is. Like where do you want to go? Martin, comment the word to make it easier for you, comment the word strategy on this live right here. Comment the word strategy, and you'll get a link to hop on a call with my business partner, and he'll dissect your sales process with you. Check Slack. Booking someone in right now. Okay, I got you. Hold on. I got you, Deborah. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. Yeah, so Steph, comment the word strategy if that's what you want to do. Comment the word strategy and you'll get a link to book with my business partner. And we can see what's actually going on in your process. I practice what I preach. You can, what's funny stuff is your people are salespeople who say, I could keep figuring this out on my own. That's the objection that you get. It's funny how that works, right? Okay, I'm gonna give you this link, Deborah. We need a referral link, but I'll give you this link. Yeah, see, man's an action taker. I respect it. Yeah, so before we keep going, I'll answer whatever else you got because I'm here for like 30 more minutes. So I could keep firing off, you could keep firing off questions, but jump in your DMs real quick. I know based off your content, if you heard the call, you would have been frustrated. Probably. This is from fucking 8 months ago. I'm an easy dog, no Diddy. Oh shit, I'm glad you said no Diddy. Hop out and go book that call real quick and then come back in and I'm here for 30 more minutes. I'll keep answering whatever you got for me. But hop out and book that in before it gets crowded in your DMs. What up, Sebastian? Say no more. We're gonna lock in. All right, cool. Yeah, lock that in, and I'll be here. Lock that in. Who else? What up, Sebastian? I think I already said that. What up, Bagarv? What up, Leon? What up, Rayhan again? Nice to see you, dog. It's getting low, but I'm still observing. Leon, how's the fitness offer? Money on your head if you make a nigga nervous. Who made a move out here on the south surface? Tie that on me, but this shit is deeper than the surface. What up, founder? Founder 50, what up? Yo, Leon, or not Leon. Malik was good. It was good. I saw you just booked. I just got the notification. What up, Brandon? What up? What up? What up? What up, Bayan? Bisho Bayan? What up? What up, Betty? What's good? Welcome, welcome. Are you a closer, Betty? What up, Danny? Beat the odds, do numbers, and remain humble. Yo, what's good, Lucas? Habari. Habari ya masiku. Best coach in the space. What is good, Alex? What's good? Alex, about to get my mom shanked on a trading offer, bro. I hope you're doing well, bro. Whoa. You've been taken hostage and your life depends on another closer selling a deal. The product or service is unknown, but you have to pick that closer to get it done. Who are you selling and why? I mean, who are you picking and why? I'm gonna pick myself. Throw me in the fucking ring. Throw me in the ring. Put my life on the line versus my own sales skills. Can't be you. I'll pick Alex because I've coached Alex. I trust you, Alex. hopefully it's a younger dude though. I'm fucking with you, bro. Hopefully it's a younger dude. Nah, Alex, you've gotten good with the older guys, right? What's good, Robbie? Yeah, Alex got me. What up, Steven? Piffed an old guy 8.5K. So yeah, exactly. I trust you. Mark, what makes you ask that? Robbie, Steven, what up, boys? Mark, are you a closer? Mark Miller? Curious who's the top of your list in this industry. What up? Love the new tats. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that motherfucker's healing. If you got tats, you know the phase it's in. It's in the ugly phase where it looks disgusting. Mark on YouTube. Why are you coming in my live and asking me to speak about other men? Think about that. You're asking me to speak about other men in my life. Who's at the top of my list in this industry is me, and me. Locks Fee, what up? What up? What up? Steven. Steven. Did you ever make that leap to get back into high ticket, or where are you at with that? How's that going? Are you landing interviews? Missed the webinar because the World Cup final season was on. Nah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Jump on Wednesday. So you put the World Cup over your bag, Steven? Over your bag? Fucking with you. Comment show to come to the one on Wednesday. Because I'm doing it on Wednesday too. The Pretty House Guy. I take it you're a realtor? Got some leads. What do you mean? Oh, some leads. Okay, but you haven't been on interviews yet, or how's that been? Is this shit even on the right mic? Oh yeah, it is. Cool. Landed one interview with a shitty offer. Time scheduling is stressing me out. Balancing 9 to 5, high ticket, and life. Interesting. What made it shitty? You live in America, right? Sam, jump in your DMs real quick and go register for that, and then come back in, and then I'll answer whatever you got for me. But yeah, jump in. Make sure that so it doesn't go collect dust in your DMs, and then when you're back, I got you with whatever questions you got. I'm in Europe, okay, so the time zone could be a bitch for sure. Okay. What made that offer shitty? think it's lead gen for real estate. I haven't done the interview yet. Okay. Okay. And for context, what about that is do you feel like is not your style doing lead gen for real estate? I have clients who crush it in that space. I actually have a client who just got a deal today in that exact industry. That's sick. I mean, anything could be looked at as a hard niche. Honestly, you could look at anything that way. But it's been. I think we've been talking about this for like a month, man. What's actually prevent? Like, do you actually want? And I mean this respectfully, of course. But do you actually want to get back in the space? Because a whole month we've been having this conversation of interviewing. Like, is it a real priority for you? All right, I'm gonna hop off here. Steven, if it is, I know I'm being direct here. Comment chill again so you can register for the one coming up on Wednesday. So comment chill again, and I'm about to hop off. But I'll wait until you comment so you get the automation. What's good, Mir? As for YouTube, appreciate y'all. See you next time I do this. Peace.